Better.
Nice, Ryan. What about you? I know you're kind of a
Yeah,
old school.
so this is
School
got about 3 minutes left.
as it gets with Oblivion anyway, because Oblivion was kind of
For the Oblivion remaster, man. I guess I'm gonna go watch with Bethesda. But I am for this little 3 minutes. I guess I'll listen to IGN.
Ever downloaded a mod that completely wrecked your PC? That's why I use Wiimod. I've been using Wiimod for a long time.
I'm really hoping
two things that are both related. One, that it looks really good. Now, as
really
Jada mentioned,
they-
it's not a remake, so I know I'm tempering my expectations in that regard. It's probably not gonna blow me away visually the way that it did in 2006. Like, this was a jaw-dropping video game from a graphics perspective in 2006. I don't think it's going to be that. I
wish it was a remake
whatnot, but
and not a remaster. That's what's killing me. That's what's killing my hype right now, y'all.
Made to the graphics don't clash with kind of the original sort of cartoony. Like, there was an art. That's what's killing my hype for this.
Release, so just make I guess, and they're trying to put all the eggs in the basket for Elder Scrolls 6. But dude, it's taking 30 years, bro. I'm gonna be 50 by the time Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. We're gonna get GTA 6 before Elder Scrolls 6. It's crazy. I think that's crazy. When did GTA 6 come out? I mean GTA 5.
Classier, like it's sort of like putting it in like a serif font. Like, I feel like it pairs better.
GTA 5 come out
with a a fantasy
RPG
than like
2013,
sounds like you're giving someone
bro.
like a cybernetic overhaul.
It's
whereas
been
remaster has
over
like a flourish
10
to it.
years.
But anyway,
Oh my gosh, when did
what about
Skyrim
you?
come out?
I mean,
Skyrim came out like
and it feels like, to me, the good
13,
marker
too?
for what makes a good
What?
remake slash remaster is whether or not it can evoke the feeling
That's what I'm
that I
saying,
had
bro.
when I first, left the Cyrodiil sewers
We
for
getting-
the first time and gazed upon literally my first, like, Grand Theft Auto 3 doesn't really
Literally,
in my
we're getting
opinion,
GTA 6 before Elder
first
Scrolls
real
6 is
open
crazy.
world
And
that
then
I
came out
stepped foot
two
that was a
years
living,
prior
breathing
than GTA
world.
5, and we
I'm
about to
hoping
get
they
GTA
retain
5.
those
I don't think it's
of,
coming out this year though.
the radiant
I'd be
AI where everyone
super
has all
surprised if
their,
it come out this year.
schedules throughout the day, so if you wanted to just stalk a random NPC, you could, and they would.
But
give
yeah,
you
this is just a little
things.
rant,
They would have
because this is live. You can
ulterior
fast forward.
motives, a hidden life,
Not
things
a
like
rant,
that.
but we just
But above
talking
all,
right now. I wish
my
I should just
prayer,
stream this, but
please get rid of the Havoc's physics engine. I think that was the one thing that made that game feel old shortly after playing it for 20
I love the
hours.
physics.
I was like, okay, I understand the limits of this game. I'm hoping this new one does something a little bit different.
No, you raise an interesting point, because like giving it a full, complete overhaul, there's people have a fondness for a certain jank from Bethesda, like and there's whether it's a little bit of cartoony, the fact that
I think so too. I love the physics.
3.5 voice actors for all of its dozens, hundreds of NPCs.
I love the
like,
physics.
Fixing that stuff on some level.
I love the rat
an
doll. I love all of
improvement,
that.
But is that the kind of improvement people want? Like, is that going to sort of pave over the nostalgia? Like, I kind of it's going to be curious to see how they handle all of this. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do with it. I think it's going to be, at the very least, it's interesting. It's also really nice. We're getting an Elder Scrolls game in 2025, because I feel like it's going to be a hot second until we get number 6.
Y'all think it's gonna come out
30 seconds.
right now?
Yeah. It's going okay. Down to 15. All right, in about 14 seconds, we're gonna shut up mostly, and we can all.
Cameron is open.
I'm not trying to hear them talk while I'm watching this, because I'm not pausing it. I'll go back.
There it is.
All right, let me go to Bethesda real quick. Oh no, what'd I do? Here we go, guys. I'm quiet.
The others, they would take you to the tower. They're behind us. This ends here.
You hold our future in your hands. Take with you my blessings and the hope of the Empire. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
What if they slash it out and say remake? They go crazy.
Here we are 20 years later.
Todd.
When you think about the Elder Scrolls, to us it goes beyond game franchise.
Yeah, it's the DNA of Bethesda Game Studios.
Obviously, we're working on the 6th chapter here, but what's great about the Elder Scrolls is being able to look back at all of the chapters, Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, and each of them try to define role-playing games and open-world games for their generation.
Fans got so connected with the worlds we've made and these stories we're telling, and it's really amazing.
Am I watching this on the
Oblivion was a real defining moment in the series.
My bad, y'all. Why am I not watching it on 4K?
A real defining moment in the series and for how we make games as a studio. I think when it comes to a remaster, we want people to feel the way they did then, but it's still a game of its time. You want to keep those bones in place. You want some of that old charm.
Can't wait.
Coming back to Oblivion now,
I'm getting excited now.
Tremendous visual update is absolutely amazing. It's the world I remember, but better.
There's so much there, both for the Elder Scrolls world and also this evolution of our games. I think is really, really important for people to take a look back at.
Looking back and seeing everything we've accomplished in the past 20 years and working with these people, like, it's really special.
I'm so dumb. I'm talking about...
Yeah, there are still quite a few people that I've worked with for that long, and
it's just
sort of
old
gave me
footage.
The warm fuzzies.
That's why it's looking like that.
Oh
it's
my
just
God.
old footage.
It's been 20 years. I think the thing that gets me the most is the music. Like, when you hear that music at the main menu, there's just like... there's this, like, flood of nostalgia.
Oblivion is the beginning of who I am. As an individual, as a game developer, it all starts with it.
I don't even think it took me till release to realize how big this was.
People loved it. Like, they loved it.
Such a key moment in our history of making games and the evolution of how we build these worlds, and having players be able to come back and experience that is really amazing. We had that really special moment of coming out into the world for the first time, what that meant to this game.
Every time we think about Oblivion, it's, what if we could give that moment to everybody again?
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
Whether you're reliving these moments or experiencing them for the first time, the world of Oblivion Remastered immediately looks and feels incredible. When we decided to remaster Oblivion, we were really picky about finding the right partner. From the very beginning of this project, we had one rule. We weren't going to do this if we weren't going to be able to do it right. Our partners at Virtuous went above and beyond to bring our vision to life. The care and love they've poured into the Oblivion Remaster has been absolutely breathtaking.
Welcome to Paris, and welcome to Virtuous. Our team here has been hard at work delivering the best remastered Oblivion experience possible. We've worked with Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past, so we know what makes that team and their games special.
It's looking good. Wow.
We wanted to make the remaster more friendly to gamers with modern hardware. This is Oblivion in its most complete form.
Wow.
About time someone got here.
It's looking good, Cole.
Those familiar with only some Elder Scrolls lore will now be able to experience the events that set the stage for Skyrim. You embark on an epic journey to stop the Mythic Dawn cult.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
From unleashing the Daedric Prince of Destruction.
I can't even remember.
What was the Oblivion Crisis? What happened to the previous Emperor of Cyrodiil? Why are there only 8 divines instead of 9? In addition to the core game, the remaster contains all add-ons, including story expansions, Shivering Isles, and Knights of the Nine, so you get the full experience.
Let's go, man.
On a personal level, it was really important to me to ensure that we're preserving the magic of
how
the
much y'all
original
thinking?
experience. At the end of the day, we're all fans too.
This is a dream project for me, right?
It's
I'm
looking
a
so
fan.
good.
I have been always a fan.
Well, I played Oblivion for perhaps 10,000 hours.
Oblivion was my first Elder Scrolls game, and it was one of the games that made me want to be a game developer.
The best way to describe it would be to call it a love letter.
Hey man, go touch some grass, man.
You will find your own path, but there will be blood and death before the end.
Yeah.
The technology we used to create the original was cutting edge at the time, but tools have come a long way since then.
The original Oblivion is still the heart and soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to help achieve all our visual goals. We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain and Unreal 5 as the body. The brain drives all the world logic and gameplay, and the body brings to life the experience that players have loved for almost 20 years.
30 minutes?
It's not just about
20?
Pure fidelity. We knew we had to preserve the distinct style, making it as uniquely Oblivion as possible.
The brush opens a portal into the painting. You're stuck here like I am.
The Isles, a wonderful place. Good for a visit. Or eternity.
We've leveraged nearly every major feature from the latest version of Unreal 5.
Our goal was to push the visuals to the next level using the latest technologies. We created brand new, highly detailed character models and stunning landscapes that use millions of polygons in each asset, allowing us a truly impressive level of detail in the world. Every single asset in this game was completely redesigned and handcrafted from scratch. We implemented an advanced real-time lighting system that accurately simulates how light interacts with the environment. This results in more realistic lighting and atmospheric effects. While the original game had limited dynamic shadows, now the entire world reacts naturally to light. We used an incredible new lip sync technology that really enhanced performance in our characters.
He left us a warning.
Okay.
Heed it.
And Real Tools helped us create the base mesh of our characters. From there, our artists sculpt each race individually to adapt it to the mesh, allowing us to share the model, rig, and textures.
That's good.
As a result, all races, including Argonians, Orcs, and Khajiits, are built on the same base mesh, making the lip sync system more effective even when the characters have very different facial features.
Welcome to the guild.
We have access to so many modern rendering features. You'll see them in something as simple as running through a forest. Insects flying around, fish swimming in the water, light filtering through the leaves. Thanks to these technological advances, you feel even more immersed in this living, breathing world. You'll really believe you're in Cyrodiil.
I believe you can handle a more complicated assignment. I would like you to retrieve a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Fane.
Look at this. It looks amazing in the dungeon. The dungeon, the lighting looks so great. The skeleton looked
that we've modernized in the remaster.
Amazing.
It's gameplay.
I might have to pick a bow and arrow
It's UI and UX. It's audio.
Yeah, an arena?
We've updated features
I gotta
and
find
systems
an arena
across the board.
We've changed the approach to leveling, which I think will make a lot of people happy. It's inspired by the leveling systems of both Oblivion and Skyrim, so it's the best of both worlds. We were able to fully recreate the character models, creating a physicality that feels more human. You see that in places like combat animations, where there's a lot more separation between the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish.
Come here!
Combat in the original Oblivion didn't have sound effects, visual effects, or hit reactions. Now you'll get blood splatters, sparks, and controller feedback. You know, it's a little thing, but little things add up to make the combat more modern and engaging.
Dang! About the 360.
There's a proper third-person perspective now. The original had third person, but there was no crosshair, and we felt the experience could be modernized. One of our goals was to have a third-person view that compared to Starfield in terms of playability. Now, the third-person perspective has all the same control you get from the first-person view.
You have my ear, citizen.
When Oblivion first launched,
Greetings. How goes it? How are you?
disk storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races. So we've gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue. Each race represented in the game now sounds unique.
Can't stand the sight of those creatures.
We also made sure to keep in all of the quirkier dialogue.
I really like the way they say hello. Sometimes it's so random, and then they just, hi there.
Hi there.
But it's like so nice and creepy at the same time.
Stop! You violated the law.
Stop! You violated the law.
Stop, criminal scum.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Cheese for everyone.
Cheese
Ugh.
for everyone! We are going to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. You need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
So we sneaking. Ain't no sneaking
Stop.
around here.
You violated the law. Your stolen goods are now forfeited. Then pay
We
with
boxing.
your blood.
Wee! Wee! Come here. Oh.
As games have developed over the past 20 years, players have come to expect a certain suite of tools and controls.
Like sprinting. Sprinting is an interesting one because there was such a big debate internally among our team.
Dang.
Some of us were absolute purists, but ultimately, we decided it's 2025 and people are going to want to sprint.
Thank you, bro.
In fact, all of the character locomotion has been completely redone from scratch, and that has a huge impact from the very beginning of the game.
Every single updated or new feature was implemented with the player in mind. It all comes down to what makes Oblivion, Oblivion. What are those features that just immediately come to mind for players when they think of the game?
The mini-games are the mini-games. Those are so iconic to Oblivion.
Great! How's it go again?
Like lockpicking. You can put a fresh coat of paint on it, but you can't change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
Whether you're returning to Cyrodiil or you're a newcomer,
I'm going to follow you and watch you and worship the ground you walk on.
you will instantly feel it.
What the world?
It just feels better. We've modernized a
Where's
lot,
the summons,
but
bro?
it's still the same incredible adventure and the same carefully handcrafted world.
Well, it's about time.
Ugh.
Do you know how long we've been waiting?
Release date.
Oblivion is a core part of the story of Bethesda.
I think it's gonna come out in June.
None of what we're surrounded by right now would be here if we hadn't made that game and if it hadn't been the success that it was.
I think it'll come out in June.
The effort that we put into it, the sort of the love that went into it, I think that comes
They'll
across.
have another some more gameplay footage of
Have
it
worked on
for
something that people care enough,
like the
where
E3
you're
and
in a
stuff.
position where you can remaster it. It's a privilege.
The
And
E3.
now, to help introduce this game to a new generation of players, I feel so lucky.
I really think that people, when they jump back into the remaster, they're going to be shocked at just how good the game looks.
There go the summons.
Oblivion gates look.
Oh my gosh, so what's the name? It's look
incredible,
amazing.
and I
The
think they're just
summon
gonna
looked
find themselves
amazing.
lost in the world.
Even if it's just the music, for example, just walking around for half an hour in the world, you feel something, and that's precious.
You're going back to a world that you've been to before, but it's better somehow. Like, it's an intangible thing, but it's like, it's new, it's fun, like it's exciting again.
But it's ultimately the same game.
Yeah, it's been such a
There's
long
lot
time
of
since I
respect
played it,
for
so
what was before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
I can't wait to jump back into it
From
now.
all of us
That's
at
crazy.
Bethesda Game Studios,
I'm
and
excited
Virtuous,
now.
We want to thank you for joining us today. Oblivion has a very special place in my heart, and being able to work on this remaster and bring it to a new generation of players has been an incredible experience. We were too excited to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off to you and then make you have to wait. The best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion remaster will be available
He better not.
today.
Oh, what? You're kidding me.
I was born 87.
Hold on. I gotta see everybody else's reaction. There's no way it's coming out today. Oh my goodness, it's coming out today. I gotta see everybody else's reaction. What? It's coming out today?
This is the 27th of last seed. The year of Akatosh.
Ah, mud crabs! Filthy creatures.
It's coming out today. Oh my goodness, it's coming out today. Oh my goodness. I'm tripping. I'm tripping, y'all. It's coming out today.
They said that since
It's
I
coming
work
out
full
now.
time, I wouldn't be able to go to school. But with WGU, I was able to do my classes.
I wonder
on my
how
own
much
time
it's gonna
and
be
take
because
all
I'm
my
about to
tests.
download it right now. Game Pass. Somebody said Game
To
Pass.
announce that the Oblivion remaster will be available
right now. It's already out, brother.
today.
Which is crazy. I told you they're going to do it. I can't believe Todd wasn't here to drop it, though. Because he had his dream to do that.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to whoever watching this. Hey.
Look at that, man.
My bad. I'ma finish it. I gotta go get it. I gotta go get it. I ain't gonna lie.
For all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
My God. I could never have imagined it to look this good.
Yes, it was amazing. I can watch ESO.
The year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing
Look at
days
that.
of the
Oh,
third
man.
year
It looks good.
and the final hours
Sean looks amazing.
of my life.
Oh, the horse armor. The horse armor.
I have seen the gates of oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
Oh, buddy.
This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come. Looks clear.
That's a trap. Oh, that new animation.
Cleansing draws nigh. Who now will save us from the coming darkness?
I wonder how much it is. How much it costs. Wonder how much they're saying. Game Pass. It might be on Game Pass, bro.
And then paralysis has also been buffed.
Cause I forgot Bethesda is on what's her name.
You must find your own path.
Okay, so it's 60. I don't care.
Oh, that's the Shivering Isles entrance. Damn, why is the sprinting so sexy? What the hell? Who's responsible for that one?
Find him. And close shut the jaws of oblivion.
So it's on Game Pass. Are y'all for real right now?
20 minutes to download the game and we are in. Gentlemen, we were right. The Elder Scrolls Oblivion came out today. We can finally see the...
It's on Game Pass.
Look at that. So what was that? Here we go.
Shout out to Game Pass. Oh my goodness, that's why Game Pass is the
This looks
best.
like Imperial Dragon armor. An armor of
Just made it 50 million times more.
And weapons
The
of
best,
capitalism.
the best. I don't know the word I'm looking for. Literally,
Access to the art book and soundtrack app.
the best thing in gaming right now. The best.
Story expansion, Shivering Isles, Knights of the Night, and also all the DLC that we saw as well. Can you guys even see it behind my head?
Oh my goodness. It's on Game Pass, y'all. What?
My goodness.
Am I really?
And it's also on Game Pass. Stay tuned for a special gameplay stream. Okay, cool. We can probably just skip ahead, actually, because I've paused the video a few times. So it'll probably start very shortly, I imagine. And I'm going to start downloading the game in the background, so excuse me before I can read the chat.
Alright, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope y'all are downloading Elder Scrolls right now, because that's what I'm about to do. And I'm about to do some gameplay on Elder Scrolls now. Yeah, I was looking for something to play, just like a game in between my scary games. I'm doing Elder Scrolls. Please subscribe, new if you already did.